Hi everybody, it's Rebecca. This is seriously like my 8th take, so I'm going to try to go a little faster. Between the dog and my long-windedness, I've had to do a couple takes. So, 21 weeks today. The baby's about 10.5 inches, the size of a large carrot, and about 3/4 of a pound, according to what I've been reading. I was able to feel him move, like from the outside with my hand on my tummy. I felt that first on Thursday night. I had been busy in the house cleaning and hanging up decorations and stuff, and had my evening meal and lay down on the couch, and I started feeling him roll. So I thought, what the heck. So I put my hand on there and was able to feel him, and it just felt like, a couple rolls. Actually, it was a few of them. So I freaked AJ out when I texted him. I said, I can feel him move from the outside. And he was like, is that good or bad? So I haven't really been able to feel it before now. And according to what I'm reading is my placenta lays on top of my uterus, like here's my tummy, like right here, and then my placenta lays right underneath it. So that like shields or insulates a lot of what most people feel, because usually the placenta will lay on the back of the uterus. So, but I am starting to feel them more now since then. Still able to feel the kicks and flicks and pops from the inside, and AJ was able to feel him move from the outside yesterday, which is kind of cool. Let's see, I have a note to try to remind myself what all to talk about. My cravings lately have been for tomatoey stuff, like salsa and marinara and all that stuff. So there could be worse things that I could be craving. I am eating all the time, which AJ ticked me off and pointed that out to me yesterday, twice. He thought it was funny, but I wanted to punch him in the eye. But, whatever. I'm doing probably still 6 or so small meals a day. So, not too bad. Let's see. Maternity clothes. The agony of maternity clothes. I hate everything that's out there. It's either all low-rise crud or matronly crud. And I'm not either one of those. I'm somewhere in the middle. I hated it before, and I especially hate it now, the pants that come down at the hips or like fall below my stomach, because I've always had a little roll. Well, I've always had a roll anyways. And I don't like anything to touch, actually to squeeze on my belly anywhere, but especially down there. That it's really sensitive down there with the round ligament pain, and he likes to lay on my bladder, so that's usually really tender anyway. So, but I did get a Bella band, and I'll show you later. That's helping to convert my pre-pregnancy clothes. We did finally register. We just went ahead and registered online at Target.com and BabiesRUs.com. We were going to go in and do it. We've especially right after we found out we were pregnant, every weekend we would go to Target and Babies R Us just to, pick through the stuff and wait until we found out if it was a boy or a girl. So we basically knew what we were going to get anyways. Excuse me. So with AJ having inconsecutive days off, I'd like for him to have at least one day where he doesn't have to do anything, where he could just kind of do his own thing and we don't have to run around or whatever. So with still moving in here, trying to make it feel like home, and then still cleaning up the old house and getting stuff ready for the yard sale, time has just been precious, so we just went ahead and did that online. So I doubt we're going to have a shower. All of our friends and family are from like Boston, Michigan, Arkansas, Kansas, Colorado, Arizona, Tennessee, places in between. And the friends that I made here were all from work, and my center's been closed for 6 months. So I still keep in touch with a few of them, but it's not likely that one of them's going to say, hey, let's throw Rebecca a baby shower. So it's all going to be virtual, just, online. My mom or my best friend or somebody is going to, just send out a notice, I guess, not even a baby shower invitation, that I'm registered. So we did decide on frogs and turtles for the nursery, which I know is completely different than what we said we were going to do, But we couldn't decide. We kept going back and forth, and then when we saw this design, it was just really cute. We just really liked it. It's light blue and light green, and green is like my thing now, so we're probably going to paint the nursery a light green and then do the turtles and frogs. Let's see, prenatal vitamins. That's been a real struggle with this pregnancy. Like I have so many under my belt. For me, with this pregnancy, I was on one-a-days, because we had to take them, before for gastric bypass, and they were stinky and too big and hard to swallow, and they just made me nauseous whenever I even thought about taking them. So I really struggled with it and missed taking it more than I did take it in my first trimester. So I finally told my doctor about it. I was suffering in silence to begin with. Then I finally told him about it, and he gave me some samples that I really liked and ended up writing me a prescription. So we went to get the prescription, and it's $63. So I thought, well, here's my insurance card. Well, now it's $60. What? So we called the doctor, and he wrote me a prescription for the generic, and even that was like $43 or $49. I'm like, what the heck? It's only $50 for birth control. So that made me go to Walmart, and I figured since I was out of my first trimester, where I don't have to really deal with nausea anymore, that I might be able to stomach those. So I found this one, cheaper brand that was actually as good as, if not better, on the percentages of vitamins and minerals as their most expensive brand. The downfall that some people might see, but I think it's good, is that it's two different pills. So they're small pills. They're smaller than a they're smaller than a Tylenol. And I say it's good because of the malabsorption that gastric bypass patients have to deal with. I could take one in the morning, one at night, and then in theory, I will absorb more than if I just took one fully loaded in the morning. So, and then I also take an extra folic acid during the day. So that's working. And AJ is starting to read his Expectant Father's book, which is cool and not so cool at the same time, because he's on me now. He's, did you take your calcium? Don't lie on your back, Did you get your prenatal in? Blah, blah, blah. And then last night when I was getting ready for bed, he goes, you're beautiful. And I thought, thank you, honey. And he said, you're going to make a wonderful mom. Thank you, honey. Then he starts flipping through his book. He said, what else was I supposed to say? So, he thinks he's funny. Let's see. We're going to take classes at the hospital. I do not intend whatsoever to have a natural childbirth. In fact, if I could have epidural as I was pulling into the parking lot, that would be cool. But the classes we're going to take are just like what to expect in delivery, some breathing techniques, how to push, a tour of the facility, pre-registering, stuff like that. And then we're also going to take a new infants class because it's been so long since either one of us have been around a newborn. And then we're also going to take infant CPR. I'm certified in adult and infant CPR, but it's been so long, that's something that you want fresh in your memory in case you need it. Heaven forbid that I ever do, but just in case. And I also found out that unfortunately I can only have one person in the labor and delivery room, which I wanted like 4 or 5 people. My best friend's coming down. The plan is that she's my backup support. I don't know how well AJ is going to do. He doesn't do very well with gore. I mean, if I just talk about placenta or mucus or water breaking and stuff, he don't want to talk about it. And he almost passed out in my amniocentesis, so I don't know how well he's going to do. Hopefully he'll surprise both of us. But and then I wanted my mom and my mother-in-law in the hospital or in the room with me. My sister-in-law is supposed to be coming out with my mother-in-law, and I thought it would be nice if she could be in there too. But you can only have one person. So that's what the hospital said, and what can you do? So I'll show you the baby bump and the Bella band. Okay. That's the only bad thing about this thing is you have to adjust every time you stand up. So, okay, there I am. 21 weeks. fat and frumpy from the front. But, and then this is the band. My pants are down there. And then I just tuck in the sides and pull the Bella band all the way around. And voila, it converts my pre-maternity or my pre-pregnant pants into maternity pants. So, kind of cool. Alright, y'all, that's it for me, and I'll see you on week 22. I'll take care.